Moonbound Crypto signing back live with another one. Hope everyone had a nice, productive day. Hope everyone's day was good. But we locking in as usual. You know what I mean? Nothing really happened today. We're gonna take a couple look. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to take a couple look at the charts and everything. Tell y'all what I see. Tell y'all what I think. Um, Before I get into anything, just know that this market isn't done. This bull market isn't done, and we're gonna hit this lick. You feel me? Y'all are the original Legion. Y'all are the Moon Legion. That's what I'm calling y'all. Y'all are the Moon Legion because y'all know everything I know. So take that with y'all to the bank. You feel me? Because we definitely gonna hit this lick in the next couple months, next couple weeks. I do not know. I'm staying with the headset that we could we could have another pump before Christmas. So we could have a pump this summer or at the end of the summer, or we could get a rhyme of the last bull cycle of September, October, having some type of big pump in September, October. Or in the longer game, you feel me? In the longer game, it could be like 2026, longest tops. Like the longest we gotta wait is 2026. I don't really see the bull long. I don't. I know the bull run is not going to go past 2026. Yes, the cycle is a little bit off. It's a little off. You feel me? Like the cycle is a little off. But personally, from me to you, I feel like the only reason the cycle is a little different is because we have like superpowers like BlackRock and the biggest banks in the world and stuff like people like that, entities like that actually enter in the market. Besides, I'm pretty sure that they know how to manipulate it better than we do. EVG, what's the word, G? Thank you for locking in with me, man. Thank you for locking in with me, man. Six in the chat, what's the word? Um, but yeah, let me pull up the charts a little bit, see what's going on. Yeah, we about to our whole lives about to change, y'all. Real rap. Our lives about to change and we gonna be a-okay. We're gonna take this joint one day at a time. We gonna get this money. Like it's really simple. We ain't been here for over a year and some change for nothing. Like I'm not really talking about before the last year and a half because the past, before the year and a half, we was just, holding, saying immature things like we're waiting on 1,000x and stuff like that. Like we are not immature like that no more. Like we are being realistic within our price predictions, price levels, selling levels. Like, because we're not trying to, round trip our bags or, you know, be used as exit liquidity. You feel me, y'all? Seven in the chat. What's the word, y'all? You're afraid of, yo, what's the word, G? All right, so where we gonna go? So Bitcoin rainbow chart reading the same. I'm just gonna go straight to the charts. Not really gonna go over to the compass. We checked the compass yesterday. I'm pretty sure ain't nothing changed much. But me looking at Ethereum right now, Ethereum is still trading above its support of 2,400. That is good. I don't know what Bitcoin look like right now, but just the fact that I'm coming back today and Ethereum is still It's still trading above the support is good. But now since I got my screen up, we're gonna go look at the safe havens. Let's go see if the safe havens are still capitulating. Let's go look at that real quick. Okay, they're still capitulating. It's still they're still losing strength, but that's only one. That was Japan. Let me go look at some others. Let's go look at Russia. 5 day holding its gains, but kind of waning a little bit for Russia on the 5 day. On the daily, type type stable. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Type stable. Nothing too crazy, but definitely holding strength. I gotta go to Euro. Euro recovered, had a nice little recovery since the last time that we looked at it. On the 5 day, it didn't completely recover from the capitulation it had on the 5 day, but it's finding some type of support. Now, now let's see what's going on with the charts. All right, so Bitcoin is down like 4% on the week, but on the day it's like up like let's just say a 0.5%. Let's just round up, say 0.5%. It's not even a whole percent, it's up. The monthly up 10%, but it's pretty much been holding its base of 103,000 and getting rejected at 111, 110. So considering that the safe havens recovered, that tells me that they're pulling back a little bit. So more chop, more chop. Yeah, more chop, you guys. Let me go look again at the safe havens. Yeah, even gold doing well. Stocks are doing well too. So I guess I guess the powers to be are more putting their money towards stocks right now. I think they're grabbing stocks. Like, there is there is some type of allocation towards Bitcoin, but we all know they don't have to buy Bitcoin on the market. They could buy behind closed doors in a way that doesn't move the market. So maybe this is they're being conservative with the money and they're buying their stocks and they're buying, probably buying their crypto behind closed doors to not really move the market right now. Maybe we got a pending meeting that's probably shaking up the market. I don't really know what's going on globally right now. But if I was just to look at these indicators, we're still in a good position. When I go over to Bitcoin, I'm about to pull up the RSI, the stock RSI, and the relative, the stock RSI and the regular RSI. Three in the chat. What's the word? If you do a backflip, I'll give you $500. First of all, I can't do no backflip. Second of all, this roof ain't tall enough, even if I could. But thank you. That'll be cool. I want to learn how to do a backflip. I think that's it. I know I could jump high enough. I just gotta get the coordination down. Yeah, the monthly RSI is still the monthly stock RSI is still extremely bullish, you guys. When I say bullish, it's in the oversold territory. It's still got a nice projection up to the upside. It's looking like it's actually touching the middle range. Before we was like kind of below the middle range, but now it looks like we're actually touching it. Doesn't look like the Bears could catch us at all. Um, the smaller time frames are different. They're closer to oversold territory. For instance, Bitcoin on the weekly just crossed bullish, excuse me, just crossed bearish and oversold territory. And this is for Bitcoin. So, maybe this is scaring people in the market. Maybe, I mean, from looking from this is telling me, Bitcoin could have some type of retracement. But yeah, you guys, it's the same thing since yesterday. You feel me? Ain't nothing really changed. You feel me? It's pretty much boring right now. The the regular RSI, well, the stock RSI on the weekly charts is looking bearish. So maybe we have a fast recovery on the stock RSI, but this is on the smaller time frame. You know what I mean? This is on the weekly. So even if on the weekly there is some type of pullback, remember that we already talked about, a $96,000 Bitcoin. We might go back to 103 to 96, like from the looks of things. Like, yeah, we could go as low as 95 in between 103 to like 96, but 103 is kind of shaky. Like that's still like kind of up in the air. It's decent support, but I feel like the true floor at the height. in the trading block that we're the true floor in the trading block that we're currently in should be like 97, $96,000. You know what I mean? Maybe I could be wrong, but we did get rejected at 111 twice, and the safe havens are not capitulating. So that's not much commitment towards the markets. They're trying to protect their money. They're moving banks. They're gonna, after they make their trade, after they make their gains, just like we switch our money back over to USDC, USD or USDT, they switch their money back over to their safe havens. So it is what it is. Yeah, let's touch base with you guys. One day at a time, man. One day at a time. We gonna be back. We gonna hit this lick, man. We gonna be back. At least me. I need to get, you know, I just need to get my laptop. Keep working. But hey, once Ethereum recover, y'all, we gonna be straight. Like you gotta think of it like this. Right now, Bitcoin is like over $100,000. No one cares. Like I know that's kind of bearish, but that's also tight bullish. The reason I say that is if no one's excited about $100,000 Bitcoin, what's people actually going to be excited about? And then I started thinking about that $400,000 Bitcoin, that $200,000 Bitcoin. I'm like, that might turn heads. I ain't gonna hold you. Dog on Marson at 6013. Fire sale. I repeat, fire sale. We're up like a half a percent, like just like Bitcoin, like a half a percent on the day, and we're red everywhere else pretty much. But Bitcoin up like what? Yeah, we're up like 10% too, like Bitcoin. And Ethereum ain't really moved yet. Like I feel like we're cool. I feel like we're cool. Buy the red to get ahead type situation. We know we're not in the bear market. The rainbow still ain't orange. The rainbow still ain't read orange yet, so we gonna be all right. My personal opinion. The good thing is we know what we gonna do. That's the most important thing. Knowing what to do once we get the money. We have a plan, you guys. Real rap. We got a plan. We gonna stick to the plan. We gotta beat those local highs. I don't know why on Coin Market Cap it only goes up to like 6033. We went up way higher than that. I don't know. What's that to throw people off? Maybe I gotta pull it up in the pull up the actual chart. Yo, our last pump was 6089. I woke up at 606, but it actually went up to 6089. So it's possible our next pump is going to eat a zero. That's all we need is to eat a zero. Real rap. That's all we need. That's all we're waiting on. But the only thing I don't like is how long do we have to wait? Because the last time it took us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months. It took us 8 months to beat our local highs of what? It was like 604 or something. Yeah, 6041. What would 8 months put us at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn, you guys might be right about the October, November, John, because if, you know, just guesstimating, if it took us 8 months to beat local highs, let's do another 8 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's that's October, October 25th. October might be the time. I guess this is going to be an accumulation zone before things really go parabolic. Like we know they're going to just flip the switch, you guys. Like, come on. Like they just going to flip the switch. But maybe we gotta wait another 8 months. And currently we're down 1, 2, 3. We're working on our fourth month. So maybe we got 4 months to go of accumulation before things actually get interesting. You know what I mean? Seven in the chat. What's the word, yo? Jameer, what's the word? How much red do you have to buy? It's not about how much red you have to buy. The more important thing is you only buying the red. But if you want to know about Dog on Mars, I would say to get 1 billion tokens at least. If you want to add to that, cool. But for the most part, get 1 billion tokens. That's all you need for real, for real. It's like imagine having 1 billion Shiba, 1 billion Dogecoin. The reason I add to my bag so much is because I know the market is kind of diluted. You feel me? It's not only Bitcoin and Ethereum, the other L1s and L2s. Like now you feel me, things change. We have Sui and Solana on the board. We got new projects like ZBet Network, Anita, uh, like, the multi-chain joints. Like I ain't really been in my book lately, but I could snap. I could lock in anytime. It's just like it's pointless to lock in if I ain't really got the trading glitch. But I be keeping an eye though. I ain't gonna hold you. But lately everything I've been writing on my book has still been going crazy. So I ain't that off. You know, you been had a billion. All right, then add to your bag then, or you know what I mean? You over here coming like you don't like you ain't got nothing. Like you fresh to the like you fresh out. Like you don't know nothing. Like you straight green. Nation, let's go Elon to the moon. Upcoming season very soon. Bars. You already know, Nation. You already know. But it's looking like I guess we need to start having our heads up around October. But my head is on a swivel before October. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause my thing is this. Remember, everyone was waiting for May go away, right? Everyone was waiting for May go away. May go away was in January. January, yo. And now we're sitting through it. I was surprised, okay? I was surprised. I ain't gonna hold you. So now everyone is waiting for October. I'm saying I'm saying fuck the middleman and keep your head on a swivel every day. Like because no, I'm not I can't I can't judge when we're gonna beat local highs, but I'm not missing it this time. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not missing it this time. Well, I ain't miss it, but I never seen a 608. I know that much. So I'm thinking just like putting in like a sell order at like 602. Get in a sell order real quick. But then the greed kick in. It's like, oh, I don't want to sell early, but it's like shit. How was I supposed to do was going to hit like in the middle of the night, like yeah, I buy Suey though. I buy Suey though, sleazy. For real, for real. Man, I need a laptop, man. Cause I usually get my news from Twitter, aka X. Or should I say X, aka Twitter? Yeah, because it's called X now. Shit, man. Most people chase games, you know what I mean? Like, most people wanna look down on their phone and see profits, which I understand, right? I understand that. But I'm going off of logic. And maybe my logic was, didn't didn't do me much justice. But it's still logic, right? I have a I have a meme coin that's built on the theme on Ethereum, and Ethereum still didn't reach its all-time high since 2021, which is extremely alarming. I ain't gonna hold you, it's extremely alarming. But everything within time. I'm not supposed to get this money a day sooner or a day later. Shit, I probably dodged a bullet by not getting the money as soon as I got it. Keep it a bean. So I'm gonna stick with Dargle Mars because I think about the people that had Dogecoin and had Shiba Inu before it got extremely popular. I feel like Dargle Mars is going to do the same thing. Where I'm sticking, I stick to the basics. I'm sticking to the basics. Like Ethereum still has not reached all-time highs since 2021. We didn't even get we ain't get a $46,000 Ethereum, a $48,000. We didn't even break 5K. And we're projected to. And I bought doggone Mars at the bottom. Man, listen, I'll be in the bushes until then. I'm gonna be in the shadows, you hear me? And then once it shows its pretty face, oh, it's over. It's over. Phase two. And the crazy thing is, call me crazy, right? Call me crazy. Call me crazy. But if we break local highs and we're not maxed out on the rainbow chart, that means there's going to be another pump. That's the kicker. You hold because you ain't crazy. How high do you think Bitcoin going to go in this cycle? Like, say you put all your money in Bitcoin right now. How high do you think it's going to go? Like me personally, max, I'm going to say 300,000. 300,000. Let's just say Bitcoin goes to $300,000 this cycle. All right. So you got 200,000. You feel me? You put 200,000 in Bitcoin. You feel me? Like all right, we're in the block trading principle. We know the we know the we know the havens are sturdy as shit right now. So we know that we're probably going to, have a little pullback, probably touch, 103 or 96. We know we're going to touch that most likely, considering that we had such a large pump. You know what I mean? In the meantime, you know that Bitcoin max is going to go, let's just say 300,000. Now, Bitcoin goes to 300,000. What do you think? You know what I mean? What do you think Ethereum's going to do? Ethereum's smaller than Bitcoin. You will make more money on Ethereum, especially buying it at these levels. But you even went, lower and you grabbed some Elon. That's what I'm saying. It's just sticking to the basics. How the fuck was we were supposed to know how much shit moves? We learned so much. I know I learned so much. Like you feel me? I'm just waiting to flip. I'm just waiting to hit this lick because my money locked in. I'm not selling for a loss. You feel me? I could have got out earlier this year, but they got me. They got me. Like for one, it wasn't the number I was expecting for one. That's for one. And for two, may go away in January. Like touche. Like you look, you get me once, you can't get me twice. I know that much. And now I know how to like, keep, I really I like transform type shit and like really hone in if I really want to. Like if I really wanted to. I don't know how that shit happened. Mm. But yeah, it's something nice to have for myself. It's never too late. Let me see. What are you talking about? Never too late. I'd rather go to Elon to Bitcoin. You feel me? You feel me, nation? We could have brought Elon now and would have been. You want to know something? I feel you, Sleazy. I feel you. But I don't regret my growth. I don't regret it. Like I have no regrets. Like if I haven't been on Elon, if I would have just got the money, I wouldn't know what I know now. Because I got what I came for. But me, if I see potential in something, I gotta get to the bottom of this shit. So now I see how it truly moves. You know what I mean? That's why you gotta stay locked in. Like we all could have made the move in January. Like we all could have made the move. But considering how much data we put in, we thought we was going to continue to climb higher. This showed us that the market is saturated. This is proof the market is saturated. We're going to get pumps, but depending on where we're at, if we get a pump like that and we're not in the orange territory, we got to take money off the table. You feel me? Because the orange territory is when everyone's really buzzing about crypto. We're nowhere near the orange territory. Like everything is like everything like kind of it's a spider web. Like everything's connected. It's crazy. But we wouldn't know this shit if we would have got the money by now. And gave us a new career. It's crazy. Like a whole bunch of shit going on in the world. Like no one's going to be taught shit. Like no one knows nothing. Like might as well just come to crypto. Shit. I got my trade. Shit. You're gonna be the elites of the elites. You're gonna know everything. You're gonna know everything. Unity, what's the word, man? What's the word, G? Shit, just one day at a time, though. Cause at the end of the day, I know doggone. At the end of the day, I know doggone Mars is going to hit its all-time highs, but it's not going to hit all-time highs until Bitcoin and or Ethereum is going to be in the orange zone. And until that happens, that big explosion that we're waiting for, you feel me? We got to wait for that shit. But us beating our local highs, it seems like a good play, especially to sell. Like, nah, I mean, eat that first zero, take profits, start phase two, start, you know, start phase two. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. It's gonna be okay, y'all. But shit, it is but I'm with you. I'm with you, though, Sleazy. It did take longer than I thought. But I'm always gonna look at the glass half full. You feel me? I ain't gonna look at the glass half empty, because we could fill that bitch back up. Altcoin index. So we're at a 28. The other day we was at like what, a 17. Fear and greed index, riding on the yellow, leaving the green, 57. All right. Market cap 3 trillion. Looking at Sui right now, down 2% on the day. On a week, down 10%. On a month, down 2%. And the year is still up like crazy. See, I got in at like 270. Sheesh. Like that was the price average I was trying to fight off of me, that 326, and I got it down to like two something. But I'm trying to average in as much as I can before people get used to the tariffs. Like they're starting to get used to tariffs. I'm trying to do as much as I can while, people scared and don't panic. Life been lifting but staying strong. Man, life, yeah, oh, life been lifing but staying strong. Yeah, man, life has been lifing. So what, man? We got this shit. Only the strong survive at the end of the day, so who cares? We can only do what we can at the end of the day, unity. No sense of crying over spilled milk, yo. Besides, our lives about to change any day now. You feel me? I don't know your financial situation, but our lives going to change. Like, you feel me? You ain't invested in Elon for nothing. I'm pretty sure you got a decent bag. You feel me? I'm looking at Sui right now. Even Sui bullish on the monthly, y'all. On the stock RSI. It got the bearish. It got the bullish cross on the monthly. I know it's not much data, but it's there. It's not it's not fully underwater, way in oversold territory. It's in the medium range, but it does have a bullish cross. The daily, I mean, it's a smaller time frame, but um the daily is saying it's a good time to buy because it's still in this oversold region. Last time it was overbought was in May 25th, 2025. It actually been inside, it's actually been inside oversold territory since May 2025, 2025, and it keeps getting tangled with the Bears. So like right now, it's looking like a game of keep away on the daily chart. But considering that on the monthly, it's bullish like Ethereum, like Bitcoin. I even take a look at Solana, but these bigger time frames are extremely bullish. It's just time to accumulate. Like I don't know if y'all want to call it manipulation or whatever, but if they want to manipulate the market to keep the markets low, I guess we buy, right? Virtuals, yeah. I'm not. I see. Look, I know the name, man. It's in the book. It's in the book, man. I'm glad I got that shit out there before I lost the laptop because I know some of y'all got extra money, and I know that y'all don't only want to hear about doggone Mars, so I had to give y'all some shit to feed off of. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more projects. There's gonna be more projects. I wanted that Virtuals meme coin joint. That joint was cool. I didn't even know the name of it, but the joint was hard. Well, it had a purple face with like it had like a purple face with a hood. Was smiling. I was like, yeah, that joint tough. They probably be like, why didn't you sell it then? Why did you sell? I ain't jumping around. I ain't gonna jump around like that. Everything has to be strategic, and nothing out of emotion. But virtuals was a good find. Mm, crazy work, man. Crazy work. Looking at virtuals protocol right now. Crazy work. Crazy work. That's why I can't wait to get my money. I know what I'm doing at this point. All I need is a notebook, a laptop, AI trading glitch, and sprinkle in some AI in there just to talk to, have a conversation with. Yeah. Just remember, you guys, respect the AI. Don't disrespect the AI, y'all. Like, let's be nice. Damn, I need to get back in the Suey, man. I need to get back in the Suey. I ain't going. I need to get back in the Suey, y'all. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one, Sleazy. Internet computer on the move. I bet it is. I swear, the first bull run is probably the toughest experience because you learn so much. You don't really got that much money, and you're trying to get out the play you're originally in. Like, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful, like, the project ain't dead. You feel me? The creators, the creators are active on social media, things of that nature. And there's a couple people that talk about it. So, like, I ain't even gonna hold you. When I look up Dark Lawn Mars videos, I don't even see myself. So I'm like, that's pretty good. I ain't gonna hold you. It's pretty good. So yeah, I feel like we applying that pressure. I ain't gonna hold you. We're gonna be alright though. As no one is here yet. No one is here yet. But Look, y'all, it's another one in the books, man. I'm gonna keep it a bean. It's another one in the books. Um, Free the real, man. Everyone that in this joint right now, I really do appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all for locking in with me, liking my videos. Make sure y'all like my videos, man. It'd be like 200 views. How I get 14 likes? That's crazy. How y'all give me 14 likes and y'all gave me 200 views? Like, sheesh. But it's all right, man. Come on, like I gotta get out there in the algorithm a little bit. A matter of fact, no, I don't. I appreciate the views, man. I appreciate the views. I ain't got a laptop. Y'all doing? I guess y'all actually sparing me. Appreciate y'all. Either way. Shit, man. One day at a time, man. One day at a time. We gonna hit this lick. Yeah, we gonna hit this lick, man. But yeah, until next time, it's your boy Moonbound Crypto. I'm out this joint, man. Later. Peace.